Hello, all. Welcome to Nursing 685, Advanced Practice in Primary Care 1. I'm glad to see some of you guys again. I know we just got done with our other class not that long ago, 3, 4 days ago. So I'm glad that you're going to be in this class again. So I'm happy to see you again. We will officially start on Monday. So here's just a little welcome video to get you warmed up and ready for that. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Professor Sutton. I have been with Spring Arbor for about 4 years now. I have taught this Nursing 685 the whole time, along with some other classes. I also teach Pathophys, Nursing 633, and 684, I believe. So you might see me along the way as well. I am a Spring Arbor graduate. For those of you that didn't have me in the last class and already got sort of a welcome video, I graduated in 2013 and I came in as WU 2. So I was one of the first to go through the program. At that time, we graduated 10, I think, out of my class. We only had one start date for the year. We started in May, so it's good to see that they have lots of start dates and more people graduating. So it's a good time to be at Spring Arbor. With this class, the same as the last class, I just expect in-depth responses, case studies, that kind of stuff. This is probably my favorite class. I hope you guys like it. The reason for that is a lot of times I hear students say to me, as well as I sort of felt like going through the program, that there wasn't the meat and potatoes of the program. We talk a lot about theories and things that nursing schools do, but we don't get into a lot of diagnostic assessment, things like that kind of stuff. And this class does go a little more in depth with that. So it's probably one of my favorite classes. So what happens in this class is you have case studies assigned to you. There's 4 case studies, and you'll go through the case studies, answer the case studies that you get, and then you'll respond to case studies. So it's kind of set up the same, but I like the class because you have that as well as quizzes each week, which is a little bit different. So all the classes don't have quizzes. So each week you have a quiz as well as a discussion board. You'll be assigned a discussion board case study. There's 4 of them, so you'll be assigned 1 through 4, and you want to stick with that. So if you're assigned case study number 1, you'll have case study number 1 all the way through. You always answer that same case study. As well as, 2, 3, and 4. If you get those ones, you just answer that all the way through. The reason for that is some weeks are a little bit easier, some weeks are a little bit tougher. But if you stick with that, then it equals out in the end. So just make sure that you're always assigned, you stick with that assigned case study. If you don't do that case study, I won't grade it for the week. You'll have to go back and do it again to the right one. So just make sure that you stick with the right one. Your answers in this class have to be a little more in depth too. So you'll answer, if you're assigned case study 1, you'll answer somebody from 2, 3, or 4. So just make sure you're putting some thought into those responses as well. It's a little bit easier this time because you can put a little bit of effort into it. You know what I expect from last class if you had me. So we're going to have a good time this 7 weeks. I think you'll enjoy the class, and any questions or concerns, certainly let me know. I will put some feedback on your case studies. You don't have to respond to that feedback. That's just to kind of get you thinking, make sure that you're thinking about everything and some other things that you might be able to think more about. So you don't have to respond to that. I do put some suggestions on there, and I do expect those to be corrected the next week. Sometimes, you've already turned in the next week assignment before I've gotten that feedback back to you. So, I give it a week or 2. If you don't make corrections, then I start deducting points and getting it back to you. Most of the time we don't have a lot of problems with that, so we'll just work together and it'll work out okay. I will give you the case study that you're assigned to, and then I'll also put it on the discussion board or on the announcements. I'll write it in there, but if you want to get started and get going, which I know some of you do, you can do that from here. So case study number 1 is Brianna, Helena, Jamie, and Ashley. You guys will have case study number 1. Number 2 is Valerie, Adam, Maki, and Megan. Case study number 3, Stephanie, Joe, Deb, Emily, and Danielle. And case study number 4 is Kay, Catherine, Angela, Erin, and Jessica. I apologize if I said your name wrong, so please forgive me for that. The other thing that was brought up by one of your classmates I got an email from was that the assigned due dates for this class. Yes, I apologize. I don't know why in the syllabus it says that they're due on Tuesday. They are not. They're due on Thursday like every other class. So, you know, the first part of the case study will be due on Thursday. The second part will be due on Sunday. So just the same as, you know, the classes so far. So please ignore that. I don't know why that's in the syllabus, but it's not. It's on Thursday and Sunday, just like every other one. If you need to get a hold of me, I am a practicing NP throughout the day. I work at Sparrow in hospice and palliative care. So I work inpatient, outpatient. I work some clinics, and I do, you know, a couple other things throughout the community. So I am quite busy throughout the day, but I will get back to you right away. If you need me quickly, please email me. That's usually the quickest way to get a hold of me. If it's not so quick, you can put it on the discussion board and then myself or your classmates can answer the question. Most of the time, if you have a question, usually your classmates probably do too, so don't hesitate to put it on the discussion board. But like I said, if you need something a little bit quicker, I do have usually my email with me most of the time. So don't hesitate to contact me. If your assignment is going to be late, please contact me. I won't take points off if you let me know ahead of time. I know that you guys have family and jobs and, you know, everything like that. So I won't take points off if you just notify me ahead of time, even if it's, you know, earlier on that evening. Just say, hey, I'm sorry, it's going to be late. And I won't take points off. But if you don't notify me and it's late, then you do get 10% of your grade marked off. So just keep that in mind. I know that things come up. I get it. I've been there. So please just keep me informed and we'll communicate along the way. So like I said, good to see the ones that I had in 633. If I haven't had you before, I will get to know you this next 7 weeks, and then hopefully I'll see you in the future here. So good luck. We'll have a good time and see you soon.